Hello, good morning. So this morning I'd like to talk to you about an experience, something that happened to St. Paul, and the title of this reflection is Down but Not Out. Down but Not Out. The scripture focus this morning is taken from the Acts of the Apostles, chapter 14, from verses 19 to 28. The gospel reading is taken also from the Gospel of St. John, chapter 14, from verses 27 to 37. But I'll be focusing more on the first reading this morning. This first reading is very interesting. You remember that Paul had just escaped from Iconium to Lystra, and at Lystra, himself and Barnabas continued to preach the word of God, and there are many miracles and people are healing them. Just as that is happening, the enemies of Paul and Barnabas from Iconium come to the village where they are now, to Lystra, and they succeed in getting the people, rallying the people to stone Paul and Barnabas. Barnabas disappears, and then people begin to stone Paul until it looks like he was dead, and then they left him. They stopped stoning him, and they left him. They thought he was dead. And then when they had all left, Paul rose up, people helped him up, and then he went to another place and continued to preach. Now, there are three things I'd like to share about this story that I find really interesting. The first is that it's okay sometimes to be down. You know, we work our whole lives, we want to remain standing, we want people to see us in good standing, and so on and so forth. That's fine. But sometimes it's okay to be down, it's okay to be sick, it's okay to not be in your best form, it's just okay to be there like you were dead. I mean, even in our evolutionary history, this is a strategy that many animals have used to survive. You know, when a prey is in front of its predator, some animals, especially, think about rabbits and other animals, they pretend to freeze, they pretend to be dead, and then the predators will leave them and go away. So, getting away from the scene, taking a vacation, for instance, or even just being sick or being down sometimes is a good thing. It's actually a good thing. If Paul were not down, those people would have continued to stone him and probably would have killed him. So being down sometimes is useful. Now the second thing I like to underline in this story is that when they saw or thought that Paul was dead, they stopped stoning him. Child of God, never kick a man who is on the ground. There's something perverse about wanting to keep stoning someone who is already down. You know, our work as Christians is to help people up when they are down and not to keep hitting them when they are already on the ground. You know, there is something that is said in Africa that it's only vultures and flies that feast on dead bodies. It's only vultures and flies that feast on dead bodies. For God's sake, we are neither vultures nor flies. We are children of God. So when something is down, when someone is down, it is time to help him up and not to keep on kicking him on the ground. Even in boxing, when you are boxing and then your opponent's on the ground, the referee separates the two of you because you cannot keep kicking someone who is on the ground. The last thing I'd like to say, the third thing, is that when you have been down, it's an opportunity when you get up to fix certain things. Paul and Barnabas this morning, the Bible says that when they got up, they realized that if they had died, what would have happened? So they went back to the churches where they had been and they began to appoint elders. They began to put people in charge of things. Does everything depend on you in your company? Does everything depend on you in your home? That's not a good thing. Because if you drop dead today, things will go haywire. So it's time when we're down to think about what should we fix now that we can still fix them before we are actually out. Know to the child of God that even if you're down, you are not out. May the Almighty God bless you, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.